Nice. Can we start the
It's all the
podcast?
way down.
Can we start the
Bottom.
pod? I don't give a fuck. Can we start a podcast just in case?
Do you know what I want to start the podcast with? A fun fact. Do you want me to start the podcast with a fun fact?
If you want, yeah.
It's gonna shock you. I got this on another podcast because I listened to a podcast in the car on the way to school. All right. Did you know that you know what a dildo is?
Yes.
Did you know that people, I think gay men though, typically actually take a shit because people shit. They take a shit and like the log, they grab it and they freeze it and then they use it as a dildo. Have you ever heard of that before?
Where the
fucking
fuck did
crazy
you?
is that?
Where the fuck did you hear that?
From this podcast with two guys and they talk about shit and I was hearing it. My brother said he's tried it. I'm joking, it hasn't. Like, how disgusting is that? Like, having to grab it and, like, the shit molds in the shape of your hand. Like, the washing the hand afterwards. Have you ever touched your shit before?
No.
You just picked it up, just grabbed it and froze it?
No. No.
That's fucking disgusting, bro. And, that's disgusting because, like, then, like, the freezer would get all, like, mushy and shit and gross, you know?
But like
Anyways.
no, but imagine having that in your
Hold on.
no. But hold on, imagine having that in your freezer with all your food and shit, and then it like just spreads out
Well,
and like.
obviously, they put it in a bag. They don't
No,
put
that's
it in
not
a
what I'm
bag
saying.
and
I'm saying
mold
like
for it.
the. I don't know how to explain it, but the like.
Holy shit. No, holy shit. What a good idea. A mold that's a penis. No, like, make your own sex toy.
Hold on, I need to.
Do you know what a mold is? Do you know what
A
mold
mold,
is?
yeah. Can you like stop? You're like yelling a bit, so it actually cuts out your audio. I can barely hear you.
Mold. Like a mold,
Yes.
you know, like the thing. You pour like silicone or whatever in it,
Yes.
or like soda or an ice pop, and then it molds into the shape of a penis, and then like you suck it or you use it. They're like dead ass affordable. Because as if they're taking the actual shit and then just putting it in the freezer. I do think it'd feel good though, because like it has like the lumps and the
Oh my
details.
god.
But I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, and you question why you don't get invited to parties and shit.
Listen, we can relax. Stop. Putting aside the fun fact, in recent news, did you know that a teen? Oh,
good job.
who the fuck is that?
Turn your phone on no caller.
No, that's
Oh my god, a Nesta.
Now, am I calling an Esto?
Oh my days, bro.
Anyways, in more recent news, did you know that a teen has recently given birth? Did you know that? Did you know that a teen has given birth recently?
No.
Yeah, obvious. I mean, no, are you dumb? Because that's normal. But they gave birth in a bathroom, and then they put the baby in the bin and killed the baby. A teen gave birth in a hospital, killed like a full 9-month-old baby. She gave birth to, and then she killed it, put it in a bin, and then the house cleaning lady or whatever walked in and just saw blood everywhere on the floor. And the teen is now detained and being charged for first-degree murder.
Wow.
First-degree murder.
Wow.
And then, and like, it was so fucked. There was a video clip of it, and it's just like her mom, like being like, "You can get like she can face 20 years. It's fucked." She's like, "I've never had sex before," and like, but the baby wasn't crying. But like, no, like, I'm making it sound like a villain. Like, she was like really sad and shit, and it was really fucked up. But she's trying to say that the baby was dead before she put it in the bin, but we don't know.
But why would you put it in the bin regardless? That's fucked.
Well, I don't know if she knew she was pregnant or not. But I don't know. I don't think.
How do you not realize?
Bro, I don't know, but like some people are born with like without the bump.
Have you? Yeah. Have you seen the lady who? Oh fuck! I forgot how it went. It was like she was pregnant for like 30 years or something. I saw it on Instagram or from like a news source, and
Oh, I think I saw that too.
she
Like,
gave birth in a
mass.
truck. No, she didn't
It
have a
was like,
stomach. She didn't have it. No, she didn't have a stomach.
oh,
No, this is. I don't think it's. I
oh,
don't think it's like that. Like, I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it was that like big of a story. I just saw it on like an Instagram news story, like a meme page that I follow, but I post news as well. And I forgot how it went exactly, but it was like the lady was pregnant for like 30 months. Oh no, 30 years or fucking some shit, and then gave birth in a truck when her husband or boyfriend was like driving the truck or some shit
why does that? What? Oh, right. Because
because she gave
she
birth
was
in it.
pregnant for 30 years. I was like, what's so crazy about that story? Pregnant for 30 years. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Is the baby good though? Do we know?
yeah, the
Like,
baby's
is the
fine.
baby? That's strange. I feel like that'd
But
be
it's
like.
weird. Like, how does it? The thing I don't understand is like when it's when the baby's born and then it like starts to grow and become an adult and or like a kid and then teen adult. How does it not happen when it's in the stomach, the womb? If it's been
Well,
30 years.
usually, it's not there for 30 years. But I don't know. Is that true or not? 30 years
I mean,
for
no, it might not
women,
be true, but that's just what I saw, and it was like from a good source,
a good source.
a reliable source.
Oh shit. Recently delivered a child which she'd been carrying for well over half a century. 50 years. The baby wasn't alive. However, the woman was carrying a lithopedia or stone baby. It's a rare phenomenon that occurs when a pregnancy fails and the fetus, whatever, still in I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. Baby's dead. But also,
Oh, so
this is
okay, the
an
baby was dead. Okay,
Asian woman. This is an Asian woman who's 92.
okay, then that's something else. That's not what I saw.
That's something else. I don't think the thing you were talking about is true or not. Obviously, the baby doesn't grow inside of you. It's 30 years. I don't think so. Well, actually, I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe. But then, well, yeah,
But I just
say
found
yeah.
it weird. It was like, how do you have a baby in for that long, but like it just stays the same for such a long period
Well,
of time?
yeah, because we've been alive. Well, like,
Because
we've
no,
been
because what no,
created.
because what I saw was the baby was alive and like when it was born, it had a bit of problems, but then they got rushed to the hospital and it was fine. But even then, like I don't understand how like the woman would have probably most likely done like some like had a lot of alcohol over those 30 years, right? And like alcohol is
Why?
not good. I don't know. She was like an Aussie that lives in like the outback
No. But why do you think she's had alcohol? What are you talking about?
because I don't know. It would just make sense that like most people have alcohol. Non-alcoholic, but she has drunken
Oh, you're trying to
alcohol.
say because 30 years she must have done it.
Yes, no,
Yeah,
she
well,
would have drunken alcohol
but
within that time.
she was not pregnant for 30 years. That's absurd. I think the baby would have died inside of her. She just been too scared to push it out or whatever. So she's like, I'm going to keep it inside of me. That's
That's not
my
how it
best guess.
works. That's not how that works,
Mate,
though.
right?
That's not how that
I think
works.
I think that's how it works. So
That's
just
not. You
like
can't just choose when you can
An
push
Asian
it
woman
out.
prayed for 50 years, okay,
You
buddy?
can't just choose when to fucking push it out.
I mean, I've held in a shit for like a week and a half.
That's completely different.
I think I can decide whether
No,
or
you
not I want
can't.
to
You're not even a
spit
woman. If
out
you're
of.
a woman, maybe, but you're not like even old enough to have a baby yet.
No. I don't think a woman would know either, unless they've given birth before, obviously. Anyways, onto what I was talking about, the teenager who put a baby in the bin. How she did it was, well, obviously, like, she put it in the bin, but, like the bag. So she put the baby in the bag and then grabbed another bag and then put it on top of that bag. So when you looked inside, it looked like an empty bin. But then obviously, someone who came in grabs the
Mm.
bag and they're like, "What's this weight?" It's obviously they instantly deliver the baby to the fucking emergency room, whatever the fuck. Baby's dead, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, we can agree that's messed up, right? Because do you agree with
Yeah.
abortion?
No shit. Oh wait, what?
Abortion. Do you agree with abortion?
Wait. Do I wait? Hold on. Wait. Do I agree with?
Abortion,
Yeah.
when a
Yes.
baby
No.
can get rid of their when a woman can get rid of their baby.
Yeah. I know. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Do I? Yeah. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but But
Wait.
why did it take you so long to decide
No, because
that?
I was thinking. Wait. I just got confused for a second. I don't know. I don't. Shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? Okay,
I'm gonna believe
whatever.
this. I'm gonna. Don't worry. Actually, no. It's
Okay,
okay.
obviously I believe in abortion, but that's not abortion. She should have like it's so dumb because she could have just gave birth and then gave the baby away for adoption, or
Yeah.
she could have got an abortion. But she's denying she's ever had sex, which is dumb because obviously she's
If
had
you had
sex
sex,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes no sense. But I do agree with abortion because you know it's illegal now in America.
Yeah, that's been a thing for like a year, or like a year and a half or something. That's been fucking.
A
That's
whole year.
that's been so long. What do you mean?
Bro, time has flown because I don't remember. I don't
That was
remember.
like ages ago when that happened because we talked about it. It was literally on our podcast. It was like we don't support America.
We,
I
I
will
don't
pull it.
remember
I
talking
will
about.
pull it up right the fuck now. I'm not saying you don't
You can.
believe me. I'm not saying you don't
I
believe
don't.
me. I'm just showing you. I'm just
I
showing
just
you.
don't remember. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I'll just show you.
But
I'll just show you.
I know a lot of people who don't believe in abortion. Well, what about assisted suicide?
What is that?
That's when you have like a terminal condition, like brain cancer, stage 4 brain cancer, and you're just in severe pain and you're gonna die soon, and you just want to die sooner, and you just want someone to kill you. You know, you want to be
So
killed
someone
peacefully.
kills you.
Yeah. Do you agree with that?
No, I feel like that. Why
Did you
would
hear
you?
what I said? Why?
I feel like that's fucked.
Why is that fucked?
Cause like I understand the person's in pain, right? But like, do you mean physical pain or just mental
I'm saying,
pain? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I
a
didn't mean to do that.
hold on. A terminal illness means that you will die.
Oh, I thought I did. I wasn't.
Pain.
I'm gonna be
You just
honest.
want
I
to die
wasn't listening to
sooner
that
because
part.
there's nothing.
I
Yeah.
just all I heard was suicidal and how they're in pain. That's all I heard.
Um. No, they're not
I mean,
suicidal. It's just
okay. Mm, I don't know. I mean, like,
because
to hold on. If someone asked me to do that, I just couldn't do it. Like, I just could not do
see,
that.
but like,
Like, I
I
understand they'd be in
mean,
pain, but I just couldn't.
I could do it depending on how I did it and what person I do it to, right? Because if I just shot someone, like if my mom wanted to die, she was like had like some crazy illness, and she's like, "All right, take this gun, shoot me in the head." No, I'm not doing that. That's fucked. One, she's my mom. I can't do anyone close to me, anyone I know remotely at all. But if a stranger came up to me from the street and was like, "Yeah, I want you to kill me," and like I don't know, um, he gives me a gun, but like I don't know, I have like earmuffs in. You know, I put a pillow on him so like for no noise or whatever. But I don't understand actually. Never mind, because then like obviously just having no noise doesn't mean I'm not going to be traumatized from it. I don't know. How would you kill someone?
I
How
wouldn't
would you
kill.
kill someone?
I wouldn't kill someone. I
No,
wouldn't.
but okay. What if you got $1 million, but like they wanted to die as well?
No. As much as I'd love the million, no, I can't do that.
So what would you do for $1 million? What? As if no, but like they wait. They have a terminal illness.
Yes,
They
I
will
understand
die.
that, but
They
in my
want you to
heart,
kill them.
no, but I know I understand, but in my heart, I just could not do it. I could not kill someone, even if they wanted to die. I could not.
Even if it was just pressing a button and you don't see them die or anything, it's just anonymous note being like, "I want to die," or whatever. I got a serious condition or whatever. Kill me by pressing this button, and you press the button, and that's it. And you get all their life savings or whatever, and you inherit everything. Would you do that?
No, because in my head, I'd still be like, "Fuck! I just killed someone."
You know, like I see where you're coming from because, like, it's like, oh,
Even
I've
not even.
killed,
It's not the fact
taken a
that
life
it's not
away.
that. Yeah, it's not the fact I'd have to see it. It's the fact that I know that I'm the one that caused it.
Right, but like then again, you'd be like, oh, they was gonna die anyways, you know. They was gonna die anyways. That's what I'd be thinking.
But I still killed someone.
But you did still kill someone. Yeah, I don't think I can kill anyone. People who kill people are just fucked like that. Anyway, so what would you do for $1 million then if you're not gonna kill someone? Like, what's the
Boxing.
craziest thing you'd do?
Oh, craziest thing. I said boxing because I'd love to get in a fucking boxing ring. Actually, no, I'd get in a boxing ring with Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather for $1 million,
I get paid
for
way
free.
more. I'd get paid way more than
But
a
I don't
mil.
die.
I'd
If
get.
I don't have any, If I,
I'd
hold on, sorry. If I don't, yeah,
I'd
you
get
can go.
paid. Shut up. I'd get paid way more than a mil to get in a ring with Floyd Mayweather. I'd get paid way more than that.
Obviously, but like I do it for free because like as long as I don't have any permanent damage to me, I'm good. Versus Floyd Mayweather, he ain't shit. He ain't shit. KSI is gonna knock out Floyd if he ever versus Floyd.
No, it's not.
Wait, he's not.
Logan couldn't do it. Logan would fuck up KSI.
You think Logan will fuck up
He would
KSI?
fuck up KSI.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he
No, he
would. Look
wouldn't.
at the fucking
KSI's come
size
on.
difference. No, I understand. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, but like what happened like all these years ago?" Okay, I understand, but like he was gonna win that fight anyway. The only reason he didn't was because he hit KSI in the back of the head.
Well, hold on, my laptop just turned off.
What?
Anyways, no, but see now that's dumb because obviously the only reason he didn't win the fight was because he hit him in the back of the head and he was gonna win. But that's the same as saying, oh, if KSI hit Joe Fournier with his fist instead of the elbow, he was gonna win anyways.
But he
That
still
doesn't
got
matter.
the but he still got the win. So it's different. He still got that win, even though he got turned over. He still got that win.
I'm just trying to say that Logan, based on his skill and his knowledge and his judgment and accuracy and strategy of boxing, hit KSI in the back of the head, meaning he is shit. Not shit,
Hold
but
on. I'm
meaning
sorry. You do realize that KSI does the same as well, though.
he hit in the back of the head.
He did it to Pineda like fucking 5 times in their fight, and did it twice to Joe Fournier at his best.
Pineda was Pineda was always one who's complaining when it wasn't.
But
So
he
that's probably
no,
why I didn't notice when he
but he
did.
still did hit him at least once or twice in the back of the head.
It doesn't matter because the point is that Logan made a move that was shit, causing KSI to win. That doesn't mean that Logan would have won if he didn't make that move, meaning Logan's better, because Logan did make that move, which affects his skills and ability as a
I'm
boxer,
so confused
meaning
what you're
KSI
saying.
won because he was better.
But he's
I'm trying
not,
to
bro.
say that it doesn't affect
If you compare them on skill, IQ, everything, Logan is just a better boxer. KSI might be
IQ.
a better fighter, like scrapper, but he's not a better boxer.
That's dumb because K in the KSI means knowledge, so he has the IQ. I think KSI wins. I think
That's
physique
the
wise, I
dumbest.
think I think
That's
KSI might
the
be stronger.
dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my entire lifetime. What are you talking about? Because he has
He has the knowledge.
knowledge at the front of his name.
Yes, it's in his name. Obviously, knowledge,
So if
strength,
okay,
integrity.
is the baby a baby?
Yes, yes, the baby is a baby.
No, he's not.
I'm just saying that because I don't know who the fuck the baby is. I don't listen to his
You know
shit.
the guy that goes, "Let's go."
No, no, no. I know, but I
Ah,
just don't listen to his shit.
no, but
And Lil
he
Baby, there's the baby, Lil Baby, other babies, other babies. Do you know any other rappers that are babies?
no, probably, but I don't give a fuck. But I'm
Um,
just saying, like, is the baby a baby? No, he's not. Just because he has that in
no,
his name,
technically he's
that
not a
does not mean
baby.
shit. And
Alright, but obvious,
you watch KSI. Well, we both watch KSI videos, but you've seen his
he's dumb.
Reddit on of how fucking stupid he can be.
He's dumb. He's dumb. Well, obviously, we're talking about old boxing. Can we talk about new boxing, like the elbow bullshit? Even
Mm.
though it was like, was it like forearm or
It
elbow?
was
It doesn't
forearm, but
matter.
it's still illegal.
Well, obviously, it's still
Yeah,
illegal.
so
It's
it
not
doesn't
like he
matter. It was still
he.
here. It was still no matter where it was illegal. Doesn't matter.
What do you
You saw what I sent you, yeah, and how he got overturned to a no contest.
turn to a no contest? Meaning neither of them won, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Joe Fournier made a video or like he tweeted something or whatever where he was like, "It feels good to be undefeated. No one can knock me out." But even though like,
Bro, KSI fucked him up. KSI fucked him up. Feels good that no one can knock you out. What are you talking about? Feels good that no one can knock. He fell into KSI. He fell into
he
him.
did, yeah, he
He was
did.
trying to suck his dick. What are you talking about? KSI was banned.
Oh, hold on. No, if anyone
KSI was
was,
banned
hold on.
over for
I'm
over.
sorry. Hold on. If anyone was trying to suck someone's dick, Anthony Taylor and Salt Papi, bro, he just kept going like he like kept how do I explain it? Like crouching down or like like
Well, Anthony,
when he
right? Was it
swung, yeah,
Anthony?
Anthony Taylor and Sol Papi, yeah, when he went down to
Yeah.
like throw an overhand or a straight or a jab or a hook, whatever.
Well, so Poppy wasn't doing anything in that fight.
No, he
You know,
wasn't. No, did you see that he tried to get the fight overturned to at least a draw?
so Poppy. No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh no,
I
oh
mean, I
it,
think Anthony. I mean, he did throw a couple good punches, but like
yeah, he did, but like Anthony definitely won that fight easily, which I was
Anthony
upset about because I was
definitely
really
did.
hoping Papi won that. I was really
Yeah,
hoping.
I agree. He would have been considered one of the best if he won that fight, right?
But now that's why everyone's like, okay, Papi versus Deji needs to happen.
But that'd be good. Actually, I'd watch that fight.
That would be such a
Like,
because
I'd love
but
to see that.
so
But I
everyone's saying so Joe Fournier is going to come back to Misfits, right? He's going to come back to fight. It's not confirmed, but the people he can first is Tyrone Woodley, and there was someone else. I forgot who. It's most likely going to be Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis.
Dylan Dallas. Dylan Dennis. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of the two. Um, but the thing is, like, everyone's like, oh, that should be its own main event, and then Deji Papi should be its own main event. But it's looking like it's going to be undercards for KSI Tommy.
Undercards for KSI and Tommy. Wait, undercards as KS. Like both undercards for KSI and Tommy.
Oh well, one of them will be the co-main, like just like how the three main fights. It was like Papi,
Yeah, no.
and then Deji's, and then KSI's. Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah. I thought you meant like KSI and Tommy was going to be in the undercard
No, Tommy.
too.
No,
That would have been
KSI.
crazy. That would
No,
have made sense.
KSI and Tommy would be the main event,
Right, no,
obviously.
yeah, that makes sense.
Which
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna be honest. I reckon KSI should have one or two more fights before Tommy. I don't think. I
I
don't. I
agree.
don't. I don't think
Tommy would.
he's. Because have you? Did you
I
see
agree.
the size of him? Did you see his arms next?
Tommy,
His arms were
no,
huge
like
compared to
Logan's,
KSI's.
and bro, Logan's
Bigger than
arms are huge.
Logan's. Bigger than
That's
Logan's.
crazy.
They
I
were
didn't see. I didn't.
massive. They
I
were
mean,
massive.
I agree. I definitely do think Tommy's gonna fuck up KSI. 100%. No doubt in my mind. Tommy fucks up KSI.
It's just.
Absolutely some doubt.
It's the way he can do it though. Like, if KSI can survive in there better than Jake did, which Jake only just got a split decision, but it also depends on how, because Jake didn't do very well in that fight. So if KSI can do well and like hit some nice shots and get in and out, you know, make Tommy stay on the outside and he's just pressuring him the whole time. Because I don't think Tommy's used to fighting people that are pressuring him and like always coming at him like with punch, 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 and
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
um
like the fact
combos and all. Yeah, because
the
Jake.
fact that
I'm sorry, but I saw a video that Jake Paul only likes to fight, and it's true. Fighters who are lighter than him, 10 years old,
retired.
10 years older than him, and their fighting is just either blocking or throw one or two punches, and that's it, no combos. Which is what
Yeah, this is a
which
practical
is why he
fighter.
lost to Tommy, because Tommy was just like throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 punches at once.
Yeah. Which I didn't see that fight. Did you watch
No,
it?
I saw. I think I watched like highlights, and then I also watched like a full fight, but it was posted by like a random YouTube channel, and it cut out. And then like when
Ability.
when you no, not even that. When you watch something that's copyright material, and
Yeah.
then they'll skip like 2 seconds so that it doesn't get copyrighted, and then they'll zoom in and back out of the thing so it doesn't get copyright.
Oh right. Oh my god, that's like Family Guy full episodes. I hate that shit. I actually hate it. Like with all my blood, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because then like she just gets like cut out, and it's like I'd rather not watch it.
Honest.
You know. Anyway, back to Anthony Taylor and
yes,
so Harpy. Do you think that was a no contest?
No, well, no. Papi was sent in a claim for it to be a draw, so it still count as a fight.
Wait. What's the no? Isn't it a no contest with neither of them win?
Yeah, but it's not a draw. It's as if like the fight just never happened.
Figured that. Oh, that's pretty sure. Oh, I thought it was a draw. I thought that was the same thing.
No.
Never mind. Do you think it was a draw?
No, I think Anthony Taylor definitely won that fight. I definitely think he won that fight.
But like, I don't think that kind of tells you that Salt Puppy's bad because, like, yeah, he lost the
Yeah,
fight, but
I just
he
think
was
that
he
wasn't
was
his night. I just don't
energy.
think that was
He
his
was just
night.
like, I just think, I just think he was trying to play the waiting game, you know,
Mm.
and he needed more rounds because then, I
Yes,
think Anthony. I don't think
if they went one more round, it could have been a draw. And then if it was 5, 6 rounds, Anthony Taylor would have been just dead. He would have been so tired. He would have been
I
so tired.
I agree because clearly, like obviously, as I said, he was playing the waiting game, but like, he like Anthony Taylor didn't fuck up at all. You know, the entirety of the 3 rounds, they were both fine. And clearly, so Piper could have kept going. He was preserving that energy, but he just never got the chance to use it because of how
Yeah.
short the fights were. So that was disappointing. And oh fuck, it's good to hear that Joe Fournier is coming back. Even though I wish. Actually, no, I don't wish. People want a rematch between KSI and Joe
No
Fournier.
one
I
does.
don't want that.
Everyone's saying no one wants a fucking rematch. Like no one wants to see it. Like we all know KSI would just
Is
win at
that
this point.
Oh, is that just what Fournier wants?
I
Because
think. Well, he
honestly, it
won.
just pisses me off that he thinks like, oh, no one can knock me out, whatever, everything's rigged or whatever. I was cheating on him or whatever the fuck. When
When he
bro,
wasn't.
he was fucked after that overhead right, overhead, isn't it? Is it overhead or
Overhand.
overhand?
Overhand.
Overhand. The
Overhand. Yeah.
overhand right, and then the fucking right punch to the body. He was fucked, and then falling into him after he said he took that right hand like a champ. He dead on said that.
Bro,
And it
you
was
saw
the
it. His
same.
legs were so wobbly. He was moving like back and forth, just trying to be like, hold on, I need to just
I
like
didn't see that, but I did
prepare
see him move
myself.
back in like shock. Like, oh. Like he
Yeah.
didn't know what the fuck was going on. He got the daylight knocked the fuck out of him. Anyways, obviously, KSI can fuck him up.
Yeah.
But it was just annoying how he was talking about like, oh, I'm looking out for that overhand right. You ain't gonna like, catch me lacking with that. And that's the same very thing that won KSI the fight. That shit was so dumb.
What also annoyed me was when Joe was being interviewed afterwards, and he was um, like KSI hit him with the elbow on purpose. I was like,
Yeah,
I don't think that's true.
definitely not.
KSI would not
Definitely
have
not.
done that. He put in all that hard work. He was whooping your ass in the fight. I don't think he would intentionally. He literally if his fist hit him, he would have been on the floor regardless anyway. So I don't think KSI would have. Why would he have done that? It probably would have taken longer for him to hit his elbow than his hand because he has to do bang instead of like all the way and follow up. It would have taken
Yeah,
longer anyway.
yeah. Yeah. No, there's no doubt because like there's no reason to.
Hmm.
There was no reason for KSI to hit him with that elbow.
That
It
was
was
just his excuse to try and like see when they do the thing to overturn it to because he probably wanted a disqualification so that he gets the win for it because he's probably
yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
But
Well, I just
if it
thought
was
he
an
wanted to
accident, then
like
no
I thought he was just trying to like taint. I don't know, but like ruin KSI's reputation.
reputation. Yeah, I know what you
Because
mean.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he was just like trying to use like every detail to just try and make him look like a bad guy by saying it was intentional,
Hmm.
which obviously we all know it wasn't. He had no reason to. He was getting fucked up, and he's just embarrassed. Let's just be real here. He was embarrassed.
Yes,
But
definitely.
who do you want to see KSI fight after Tommy? Jake, right?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Because like, bro, we thought this shit was going to be at the end of 2023. Now it's
Now
pushed
it's
to February
February
2024,
twenty twenty
and
four,
I don't
and it's not
understand.
even
Like,
confirmed. It could be pushed back again. And I reckon if it's pushed back again, everyone's coming back. Okay, we don't give a fuck anymore. We literally because like, fuck,
I think people still
man.
care. I think people still care. After waiting that long,
It's
you kind
just.
of seem to
I
care.
think they're deading the fight because of how long it's taking to get there,
What are you
and
talking
it's
about?
like I feel like the hype for the fight is just less and less because just no one gives a
Oh,
fuck.
right, because of it. Yeah. I thought you said they were delaying the fight because of how long it
No, no,
takes to
no,
get
no.
there.
It's the
I was
fight.
like, yeah, what are you talking about?
Dead the fight, not delayed. Dead.
Do you reckon KSI would fight anyone after Tommy before Jake
In my opinion, I reckon he should do one or two more fights, see how he goes, fight Tommy
and Tommy?
by the end of this year. Maybe try and get a fight in January. Oh, but what month are we in now? Eh?
May.
So what
We are
May?
early into the year. We are early into the year.
Yeah.
We can get one to two more fights in. I'm thinking we're like
No,
three,
but no,
fourths into the year.
no, but
I'm
I'm
not.
thinking. No, but I'm thinking because I reckon he needs to do one or two more fights, and then possibly fight Tommy if he looks good enough to. And then depending on how well he does with Tommy, like if he loses or if he is like he didn't do well enough, I reckon he should have one more fight before Jake. But if he beats Tommy, knocks him out, definitely just go straight to Jake.
Just go straight to Jake. Get him the fuck over with. Make that bank, and then go right back to YouTube and music. Because I want to know when that second album's releasing, bro. It's not second,
Bro,
isn't it
I
third?
want him to come to Australia to perform. I want that so badly.
Bro, as soon as you get to concert, we are lining up. We are lining up like a day before.
A
After like
day,
16 hours
I'll go
before.
like days before. I actually, I would literally go the days before. As ridiculous as that sounds, I would literally do that.
I No, because I want to get barricaded. I want to be right fucking there. I will sleep overnight in a tent where your toes are just in my mouth, because we're like facing opposite ways, trying to go to sleep, and it's just freezing
Code.
freezing cold. I'll do that, bro, because it's KSI. I try to get like the best, well, not the best tickets.
you
You get like
know,
the mosh pit tickets because then you just
you
put the
know what I just
timer.
realized is something that we've actually been needing to talk about on the podcast for a while, but we've just never been able to
What's
do
up?
it.
Hold on, hold on. First off, wait, who did you say Deji was fighting, or you presume he's gonna fight? Deji, you said that he had a fight, or that he was you want Deji to fight
Oh,
who?
so poppy.
So Poppy. Who do you think would win?
If Deji wasn't going all out on swarms, that's the thing. His trainer was like because he took 3 months off of training after fighting Floyd. That was like 6-7 months ago. So like he still had a lot of time to train, but he got rusty, so he had to kind of get back into the swing of it, right?
I
And his trainer he said he was only about 60% during that fight.
60%. No, because like when someone's like this fucking up in the corner,
Yeah.
he just kept swinging, bro. It was crazy. Like he just kept going, body hit,
So it just
fucking
depends
whatever.
because I
He was just
reckon
trying to get as
it
many
could
punches as
honestly go.
possible. He was always in the arse.
It depends how Deji how he trains for it and how seriously he takes the fight. If he takes it really seriously and he's like, okay, I actually need to win this fight to prove that I'm like one of the best, he will win the fight.
Well, surely he take it seriously. It's
Yes,
so
yes.
puppy.
But
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like he's gonna
if he lacks just even a little bit, Sol Papi will just realize and just like I know what to do against you now. I'll just fuck you
and
up,
just fucking easy.
just
Yeah,
run
because
through him.
what I noticed from KSI's fights was that he's taking like one round to just like beat around the bush a little bit, and then just like see the opponent, like analyze them.
Mm-hmm.
Second round, done. They're done. Like I don't think he's ever gotten a first round knockout. KSI has he? Because I always feel like it's in the second round.
Yeah,
Because I swear we watched the other fight from him, and wait, what was the other fight?
tempo
Who did he fight with? Temper. Was that the last one?
because it was meant to
Was
be
that
Dylan.
no,
It was meant to
the
be Dylan
yeah.
Dennis. It was meant to be Dylan Dennis, but then Tempo came in 2 weeks because he pulled out. Before that was the first Misfits event where he versed Swarms and Pineda.
Swarms a potato. Yeah. I just said like it always took him the first round to analyze his opponent, and then he went in and actually started doing stuff the second round. Like that's just clear. Like I'm pretty sure that that's part of his strategy. I'm pretty sure he does
Yeah.
that kind of shit. But what
Well,
was the
that's
jumping?
what a lot of people do. The first round they just feel each other out and see like kind of what they do in the ring, and then second round is when it gets a bit more serious, and they're like, all right, I know what your game plan is. Let's just see how I can try and beat you with your game plan.
Well, then what was the jumping? Like how it was like jumping and shit, or like bouncing around.
That's just like a stance that he's learned. It's a
But like, does it
oh,
do anything crazier? Like, is it
it
like
benefits and is actually bad for him because it leaves him open to just get fucking whacked in the face one too many times and he's out. But it's
yeah,
good because
but
it makes it more unpredictable to know what he's gonna do, like when he
well,
moves or when he
I
throws a
agree.
punch.
No, but that was really badass or badass, whatever the fuck you want to say. How Deji and KSI just had their hands down. They weren't up; they were just fucking
But
down, bro. And they were just like,
Deji's is more just like that's not part of his like technique. He just does that. It's just he's either tired or he's not paying attention and his hands are just low just for no reason.
No. At the beginning of the fight, his hands went up. That's just what he was
Yeah, but you
doing.
don't always keep your
Because
hands literally like up like this. You kind of have it down more like this and like
it was fully down, like fully. I swear his hands were fully down.
But
You
that's
can try
what,
and check right now.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that's just Deji's thing. It's not like it's part of his whole.
Oh yeah, no, because he didn't need his hands up. Because the way he was dodging, do you remember this? Like
Yeah,
how he was dodging every single punch
he's
Storm
been
threw.
dodging punches like that since the Alex Wasabi fight. He just never threw a punch in that fight, which is why he lost.
Yeah, his defense is probably really good. I remember that, but he never actually had any offense to attack. I agree because that's all I was focusing on. It was repetitive in the fight, but it was good because
Mhm.
like as soon as he get into a corner, he'd start beating the shit out of him, whatever, Deji, and then Storms would be like, "Oh, whoa," comes in with like a one punch or whatever the fuck, and like another punch or whatever. But then Deji just like dodges it and
Mhm.
shit, and then get back in the middle, and then get back to the corner. He's like this, like throwing punches. Storms goes for the punches, and then Deji just weaves that bitch.
Mhm.
But I'm sorry, I want to get off of Deji and
Well, I want to talk about what I was talking
bitch.
about.
Oh, hold on, Deji and Storms. Hold on, because I got one thing to say. Off of Deji and Storms, and to KSI and Joe Fournier, because people were like, "Oh, this fight's going to determine whether or not KSI is good or bad." I don't think it determined that though. What do you think?
It showed what he can do, but not to his full extent. He did well in the fight, but Joe was so bad. He is ass. Do you see when I told you? I literally told you like they're literally promoting him to make him look so good, but he's actually ass. I told you that
Yeah,
because I watched
yeah.
the Weight Concepts video, and it was like Joe's not actually that good. He just fight bums, and then they're saying like, oh, he's ranked number 11 on the WBC world's like rankings, but he wasn't. He was only like there because um they were just capping, but he was meant to have a fight that was supposed to have him on the rankings, and it was for a title. But one of them, I forgot what happened exactly. Maybe one of them didn't meet the weight.
Yeah.
Not the weight. So the fight got like all this shit happened to it, and then it didn't actually. It wasn't like sanctioned by the WBC. So they were having the title that Joe had meant absolutely nothing. It meant like literally nothing because it wasn't sanctioned by
Yeah,
them.
but wasn't Pineda a pro boxer as well? And like he was pretty bad, wasn't he?
From Mexico, and he wasn't ranked. You can be a pro boxer without being good.
Right, yeah, without being ranked 11, which is obviously crazy high, right? Top
Yeah,
11.
yeah.
That's crazy. Anyways, because like, well, when KSI was throwing a punch, he'd like get like all the way down with his head. Is that on purpose, or is he just shit at throwing a
I
punch?
think that's something he needs to work on. That's not very good to do that. It's good maybe like once or
Right,
twice just to throw your opponent off, but like if you keep doing it constantly, it's shit.
right. Because
Because you
I
can't.
couldn't
Because I
tell.
watched the video, and when he does it, he like swings and he like puts his head all the way down to where he can't. His point of view, he can't see. So if he does that, they can just go bang with the hook, and
No,
he
no,
just gets
no,
smacked in the head.
no. Because I was thinking like, oh, it's on purpose because like they won't be able to hit him because it'll be back of the head. That's what I just thought.
No, but here's the thing:
Is
they
that
can still
is that
throw a
is
punch.
that
You can still throw a punch, and
like uppercut?
it will be back of the head. But at the same time, in boxing, you just got to protect yourself at all times.
Okay, well that's fair because I don't think I've seen if KSI is good or not yet. Because honestly, put into perspective,
But hold
KSI
on,
hasn't
I think he's
same as
good.
Jack.
No, I think he's good, but there's still things he needs to work on, and he hasn't shown us like what he can fully do. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
it's all been talk to be honest. I haven't seen it. It's all been talk, but obviously I still think he would fuck up Jake Paul, even though it's all been talk. I just don't think he'll be able to fuck up Tommy. And
Mm,
to be honest, that's just my opinion. But I do think Tommy's gonna fuck him up because he hasn't had a better opponent. Joe Fournier, nothing. They've all been nothing. Same as Jake, though. Same as Jake. You know, Jake's,
yeah.
just because he has the fighting experience, because he's been fighting shitty opponents for longer than KSI has.
Mm.
KSI needs a really good opponent before Tommy, but not as good as Tommy. But
Yeah,
yeah, Travis he was like, all right, if KSI wins this fight, then yeah, I'll consider him to be maybe maybe below maybe just below Jake Paul. Which by the way, I
that's
feel like
dumb.
KSI winning that makes him better
The
than Jake
best,
Paul
yeah, obviously.
because
Because here's
Jake
the
Paul
thing,
hasn't
because
done
Jake
anything.
Paul couldn't beat a Tommy Fury that was because obviously from that Jake Paul fight he would have gotten better, right? If when he fights Jake, not Jake, KSI. So from that, if Tommy Fury at the Jake Paul fight versus Tommy Fury against KSI, this one will probably be better, the one that versus KSI. So if KSI can beat the better version of Tommy, he can easily beat Jake.
To beat the yeah, well, I agree, obviously, which is why I think he should verse Jake and then verse Tommy because he's better. But then obviously, I don't think people would tune in for that because the hype has died for Jake
Hmm.
versus KSI. I know, but what do you think about Jake's new opponent Nate Diaz?
I know of him. Like if you don't know who Nate Diaz is, you're dumb because he's really like a high level UFC fighter. But that's the thing, is a fucking UFC fighter. So he versed all these people that weren't boxers versus a boxer is like fuck that. It's too hard. I'm going back to UFC fighters.
There you go. Because see, yeah, why can't you just fight a boxer? As if you're gonna go to Tommy and then resort back to your old ways. I don't give a shit about Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul because you know what? If Jake Paul wins, what a shocker! And if he loses, that is a shocker because it's like, how the
Hmm.
fuck are you gonna lose to a UFC cunt? And you know what? If anyone's gonna elbow someone, it's gonna be Nate Diaz to Jake Paul. What are you talking about? That's so dumb. I do you watch UFC.
No, not really. I've watched like highlights on YouTube and stuff, and
No.
I played the UFC 4 game, and it's fun. But like, I don't watch UFC. I also I would hate to fucking fight like MMA over boxing because MMA is more like you're bashing the crap out of your opponent, whereas boxing
I
is more
agree.
like
Like
skill and like you have to have like the right accuracy and the right power. Whereas UFC, you just do whatever you want or not do whatever you want. Obviously, there's still
yeah,
rules.
because
There's still rules. Like you can't hit people in the back of the head and all of that stuff. But like it's more like you can use your like you can kick people, you can knee people, elbow them, fucking swing backwards and smack them in the face with your hand. Oh, that would hurt. That would be terrible.
and with spin elbow, fuck that. Last thing, Swarms. Who do you want him to fight next? And do you think he's good?
I don't care. I think him and Pineda would make a funny fight. Oh, not funny, like a good fight because it's like they both lost to KSI and then they've been getting better. He he needs to, in my opinion, relax on the fact that he thinks he's so good. Like, yes, he's improved. He has a better. His body looks better than what it was against KSI, but he's hyping himself up way too much because he didn't even knock him out. He threw one lucky shot against Ryan Taylor. Who the fuck's Ryan Taylor? And fucked his eye. Nice. I don't care. I don't care. Make it. He made a song. Fair enough. After that, no one cares. But
He
that
made a
was
song.
that when he made it like a song. But that was literally his whole persona. Like until the Deji fight, that he was like, "Oh, I one punch man." I hit him with my not even. You threw more than one punch in that fight. It was just that one punch that fucked his eye up. Like, calm down. You're not as good as
It
you
makes no
actually think you
sense.
are.
Wait, did he knock him out with the one punch?
No, he fucked up his eye. He couldn't see, so he threw a jab, and he could.
What?
He threw it, and he hit it. He hit him here, so it fucked up his eye. He couldn't see out of his eye, so they had to call off the fight. Which
Well, because
fair
yeah,
enough.
that makes.
But hold on, but like fair enough. Like that's impressive. But like it's Anthony Taylor. No one gives a fuck. And everyone's like,
I agree.
but everyone's like, oh, but this is like hard
Ryan Taylor.
UK
Yeah.
style, like UK guy. He's so tough. I'm like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. So it was like every other guy in the scene.
Well,
So it was literally every other guy
but
in YouTube boxing acting so tough, and then they get in the ring and they get fucked up. I don't
well,
care.
yeah, because that's just what boxing is. You're
Yeah.
hyping it up. You're talking it up, talking shit, and then you're
Which
just gonna get
obviously, yes,
smacked
it's
the fuck up.
it's for promoting the fight, but I don't care.
Well, personally, I do find that really dumb, the one punch shit, because when someone knocks someone out, it's typically from a punch, one punch. I'm gonna take two punches to knock someone out, because the punch that knocks them out is the one punch that knocks them out. I thought he knocked him out.
No, he didn't. He stopped the fight.
One punch just to bruise his eye or whatever the fuck, or
No,
like
so
his
he
fucking vision.
threw a jab, and then then they got into a clinch. They went into the corner. They came out, and then Ryan was just like, "Wait, I actually need to stop the fight." Like, to the referee, like, "I need to stop the fight and go into the corner. My eyes, I can't see." So he went to the corner. He's like, "I can't see out of my eye," and I called off the fight. And he just swarms on.
Bro, I'd be scared shitless if I couldn't see out of my eye from a boxing fight. I'm just in the middle of the ring. Fuck that, bro. That's scary as shit. But do you think KSI should join UFC?
No.
Now that he did the elbow?
No. I've seen posts like that. No. Bro, he'd get fucked. Even he said it. He's like,
Bro.
if I join the UFC, I'm fucking dead.
Bro, I could never do UFC. Never.
Especially, bro, do you know how much they get paid for a fight compared to boxing? It's like nothing. It's like nothing. They have to pay for their own, like, because Dana White makes so much money, but doesn't fucking pay his fighters enough. That's what Jake Paul's been trying to push. Like, Dana White, who's the owner of UFC, should pay his fighters more. The fighters get paid like enough to pay their coaches and their health people and trainers and sparring partners and all this other shit. They got to pay for like their own like gym stuff. They got like all of that. Then they have to pay what else have they pay for? There was something else they have to pay for, like their own healthcare and shit. So
Well,
at the end of that, they get like 30 to 50K.
30 to 50K. That's fucking top, bro. Like YouTube probably making millions.
Bro, KSI got paid 500,000 to 2 million for his fight. I think he got paid 500,000, and then the other 1.5 was from sales. And then Joe Fournier got like 350 or 380,000. Like, that's some good money.
Not that much because he's a billionaire, apparently. Fucking bullshit. I mean, he might be a billionaire.
No, definitely not.
Jake Paul might just be a secret blessing in disguise, trying to give UFC fighters a chance of making money.
I do like some of the things that he does. Like, I do like Jake Paul. I don't hate him. I just hope KSI beats him. But
I mean, I kind of just like Jake Paul only because I just remember him back in like 2016.
But he's not even like that. Like, yeah, he's still cringe. Like, he's still cringe, and he's like, yeah.
And talking about him.
But like he has a, what's it called? Like a promotion called Boxing Bullies. So it's like for young kids that like, that he just helps them like learn a bit of boxing, or like people that are disabled or something, like mentally or physically. He helps them out and stuff. So it's good what he's doing. Then he has the thing with Dana White where he wants him to pay his fighters more, and then he has his other promotions. It's the Better app where you can like bet on like fights or sports or whatever. And then he has his MVP promotions thing, most valuable promotions thing.
MVP.
MVP.
Too much.
Yeah.
Point is, I wouldn't do UFC because Travis wanted to fight me in UFC
MMA.
at his brother's house in MMA, in underground fight club. Not really underground, but like, he wanted to verse me and fucking fuck me up in MMA. Neither of us even know MMA. He wants to do that shit, but he's flexible. He's just gonna wrap his legs around my neck and just choke me the fuck out. I don't want to do that. And wait, can you hit in the nuts in UFC?
No.
You can't? Okay, cool. I just want to... Wait, what about the ass?
I have no clue.
You don't know?
Well, I mean, your back shouldn't be facing your opponent anyway, unless you're on the. I think you still have to hit the face and like the front. It's like you can't really hit anything in the back. So I would say no.
Last question. Actually, genuine question: has anyone been dick slapped in UFC?
Oh, probably, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, Swarms punched Deji in the dick twice in one fight, one round. I think it was. You don't remember that? You don't. We were watching it live. How do you not remember that?
I remember.
I'm like, wait, did you get in the dick? And I was like, yeah. What the fuck? That was the first time. And the second time, he's like, he just did it again.
I don't know, but it was such a good event. The point is, I wouldn't fight Travis in MMA, but I would fight him in boxing then, and I want to, because I was supposed to fight him on Saturday. Wait, today.
Oh, you meant to do it today. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to do it today. But then I told him that I'd fight him on Outcast boxing instead.
Yes, which, do you want to talk about that a bit? Like, just
you can talk about it.
So we've been trying to do something for a little
Sorry,
bit
my
now.
dog. Sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry, sorry. Yeah, yeah. I
We've
was
been
just
trying
saying
to do something
nothing.
for a little bit, trying to do like a little boxing promotion called Glove to Glove Boxing, which is owned by me and Robbie, where it's kind of like an underground thing as well, where we you know just do boxing and stuff, and we have like a champion. Wow, what is your hair?
Just keep talking, bitch.
What do you do?
Keep talking. Keep talking. I know. You know about my hair. Just keep talking. Come on, tell them about it. I'm excited about it. Come on. I gave
So
you the segue. Hurry
with
up.
the thing, it's going to be called Glove to Glove Boxing. It's owned by me and Robbie, which is owned by Outcast. We want to do a tournament with 8 people where we'll pick names at random out of a hat, and then they fight each other. We'll all be protected. We'll have like headgear on. We'll have mouth guards. We'll make sure the gloves aren't too small so that it doesn't hurt as much. Because we want to be safe while doing it. We don't want to be like absolute idiots with just. What are you doing?
I'm lying down. My feet are up on the desk.
Your fly
Hurry
is
up. Come on.
showing.
My fly is showing. I don't even have a fly. Wait, my camera's fell down. I ain't even got a fly. What are you talking about? A fly?
But yeah. So we'll pick name. Well, there's going to be 8 people. We'll pick names out of a hat, and so there'll be how many fights is that? 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, there'll be 4 fights. The winner of these 2 fights will then face each other. The winner of these 2 fights will face each other. So it'll be 2 more fights, and then the winner of those will face each other in the finals, and then the winner will be the first ever champion, which we don't even have a name for yet. I suppose I was going to ask you.
Yes.
So,
And he, hold on, sorry. I didn't hear whatever the fuck you just said.
okay.
Yes, but we need one more person. If you want to fight, message me at
RB dot
RB
K H I
KH.
no Lil. Sorry.
Yeah,
KHLIL.
RB.KHLIL. Message me if you want to fight. You in Sydney, bro. Just come on
I think
down.
we already
You
have
just
about
fight
six,
someone. Listen,
seven people.
we got, bro. Easy fights. Fat bitch addicted to vaping nicotine. Um, fucking muscular guy, but he's a ginger and he's a dumb fuck. Um, skinny white boy with no fire experiences. He just rushes you. Another skinny boy with big eyebrows who cannot fight and doesn't know anything. Adrian, who might be able to fuck you up. And then who else?
Uh
I don't. That's also nothing.
and then
Yeah, just easy fight.
and then there's the other 2, but they're not confirmed that you know of. You forgot.
Oh yeah, you're watching this right now. Right. And then we got
Do you want to ask him
Spanish
right now? Do you
guy
want to ask
who's
him right now?
addicted
Do
to
you want? Do you
vaping.
want to ask him right now?
Can I ask him? I can't ask him. I
No.
can
Oh
be
no,
like,
no, 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 no. Not literally right now. I mean, like now. Like say it right
oh,
now. Say it.
oh, say it right now.
Yes, say it.
I'll just call him. Hey Siri,
Okay.
call Sian. Oh, I can't call because I'm on a call. Sian, message me, bro. We want you to come fight for us. Not for us. What the fuck? We
Well, I
want you
mean,
to come
technically,
fight
yeah,
with us.
for us because it'd be under the promotion.
Yeah. We even got a contract ready. That's a joke. We don't
Yeah.
have a contract. We're not, we're not like that. But yeah, that's just something we want to do because we just find it fun and we want to just, beat the shit out of our friends. So, it's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
But in more news, with like other sports too, like soccer.
Which we are doing at the end of the
Here you
year.
go. I'm gonna go pee. You can just do that.
Okay, so at the end of the year, Outcast will be joining a
Still
5.
unmuted, so you're gonna hear me pee.
Oh, okay, that's great.
You know what? No, I'm just gonna mute myself.
Have you
I'll be
muted
back.
yourself? Oh, okay, you just came back to.
Go on. I'm gonna come back. Wait, can I mute myself like this? Well, I'm just gonna hang up the call. I'm not
Dude,
gonna do that.
don't even try. We will be joining a 5-a-side. We'll be joining a 5-a-side soccer team, which obviously we will be creating called Outcast FC. We already have the team sorted. We just need to find the right place to do it. We need to find the right league to do it in. so that we're all able to get there and do it. So there's me. There's going to be, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. So we'll have possibly another 6 people. So we'll have 5 playing, 1 or 2 subs, and then Rabi over here will actually be the coach of the team. And by coach, I just mean when we do training, he's just going to tell us, go run a lap, we'll come back, go run another one, we'll come back. You know what? Go for another one, just because why not? So it's kind of his whole job. Oh, and he's right here to talk about it. A lot of things to talk about though.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, me being a coach, basically meaning I'm gonna get these fat fucking bitches because everyone else is fat
Fat,
but me in the world. I'm
fat,
strong as fuck. I'm the
fat.
Rock. That's fucking facts. I'm gonna get you to run a lap. You're gonna come back,
Bro, you're
and
a
I'm gonna get you
pebble.
on
What do you mean the rock? You're a
TikTok.
pebble, bro. What are you on about?
You just said facts.
No,
You just said facts.
no, I didn't. I said rock. You said you're a rock.
Wait, are you saying cap or
I
facts?
said cap.
I thought you said
You're not the
I
rock,
thought you were
mate.
hyping me up.
You're not the rock, mate. If anything, Raven looks like the rock more than you, and he doesn't even look like the rock.
Raven doesn't look like the Rock.
Well, I said
If anyone here looks like the Rock, I'd say it's an Esto. I'd say it's an Esto. I'm not talking about his body features because obviously Raven doesn't look like the Rock with his body features at all. Far from it.
That's what
Raven's
I
a
said.
fucking skinny cunt.
But I said he's nothing like the rock, but he's the closest out of all of us. What is that?
You're
What is
hating this, but
that?
this is the thing. The conversion bullshit. I've been holding this the entire time.
I have not realized, and I have not given a single fuck until now.
After when I say I come back from the piss and like he's trying to talk about it, I want to talk about being a coach. Okay, so you just cut this out.
No, I'm leaving all of this in. This is uncut.
You're leaving all of this
It's
in.
bigger, better, and uncut.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
So you're gonna leave me talking about cutting it in?
Yes.
Just cut that. Fuckers. I just spilled water. I just fucking spilled water. I just fucking spilled water. I just spilled water. 1 second. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, can you see it? Wait.
Well,
If you
why
can
are
see
you
my feet,
leaving
don't
it?
look.
Well, why are you leaving it? Wipe it. Wipe it. Oh my
Wipe
days.
it in, you fucking dumb slut. Fuck off.
How do you knock over your? Why is it not even in a bottle? Why do you not have like bottled water? Why is it in a glass?
Tapping it on my foot. Gotta show my feet in the video. Thank you.
Is it a school? Oh, I thought it was a school hat for a second. I don't know why.
No, it's how Harvey gave me.
Uh,
Yeah, dope as fuck. Wait, we're cutting this, right?
no.
But then, bro, because I can't tell if you need me to if I'm supposed to keep talking or not. Because I thought we're not cutting this. We're
All
keeping this in.
right, I might cut some of it. Let's just see how it goes.
About it. Yeah, so those are the 2 things you want to talk about: Outcast boxing and Outcast soccer.
Mm-hmm.
That's been good. I mean, this has been more of a sporty podcast. Why don't we change that? I have a question to ask. Really simple question. If you could, okay, this is you might not give an actual fuck at this question, but I don't care. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh my.
Answer honestly. Answer. Just answer. What superpower would you have and why? That's my cheer party. Come on, think about it.
Teleportation.
Teleportation, but why?
Because it's either that or flying, but I'd rather teleportation or invisibility.
But why?
Because, like, imagine going anywhere you want in the world. Like, imagine you're having an argument with Adam, right? And he's like, I can bash you right now if I wanted to. I'm like, no, you can't. He's like, yeah, we gotta do better. I teleport to his house and I one punch him and he's dead on the floor.
Come on, you didn't give me any warning. That's dogs.
No, I will knock on his door. I will knock on his door and be like, let me see Adam. Adam,
You know
this is
what?
just a joke, by the way, obviously.
I mean, that's a good. I mean, the joke. No shit, teleporting. No shit, like it's gonna happen. The joke, yes, obviously. If Adam couldn't tell that, he's just dumb as always. And why would Adam be watching this?
Because Adam, you know, Adam's
dumb.
watched our podcast during class before.
What a loser! Actually, what a loser! Adam, if anyone's this far into watching this shit, you're a loser. Actually, I'm sorry.
Ernesto will be. Ernesto loves
Sorry.
watching our videos.
And Ernesto does. He is lying to you. He is
He
straight
watched
lying
them
to you.
with me.
That is the biggest cat.
I was playing games with him and he was watching our videos. He was watching our Prime review. He was dying at that. And then he was watching one of our podcasts. I don't remember which one exactly. And he was laughing his head off.
Did I ever tell you that my employer saw one of our episodes and it was
So,
from the
I
my
think when he
boss.
first is it when he first started working there, he saw it. I think you.
At the interview, he talked to me about it before I started working there because I got the job through Instagram, and then he told me that hold on, wait, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, I just went to night mode. Let me just quickly turn back. There we go. And then he asked me, "Oh, so you into YouTube or like podcasts or whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "How'd you know?" And I was like, and then he was like, "Yeah, I saw it through the link in your bio." I clicked the link in my bio. It's the episode where I'm like, I like men. I'm like humping the air. My boss saw that shit before I even got hired. How embarrassing is that? Oh no, it was
And you
like
got the
I
job and
sucked dick.
Adam didn't. Imagine
And then
that.
he didn't get the job. That's so tough. But it's tough for him. Tough for him. Anyways, if I was to have a superpower, it'd be obviously it'd obviously be to pause time or to slow down time. Because obviously, no shit, teleporting everywhere is cool and all, but if you could stop time, you can get to that location. Sure, it'll take long, but you can get to that location while still having more time to do everything. Because you can be everywhere. You can like go to wherever you want, but the only thing that isn't forever is time. So if I slow down time, if I'm able to stop time, I can live for however I want, and then it'll just take me time to get to a place I want to go. And it'll be a good experience to go there. It'll be a good journey because it's always about the journey, not the destination. And I actually think that's true. Unless the destination is like Italy or like France, that's a dope destination,
Yeah.
you know. But obviously, slowing down time or pausing time. Do you think that I'd stop aging or that I'd age? Because that's like a thing that people
No,
question.
I reckon
But I think
I
I stop
reckon you'd
aging.
stop aging because time is not
I
like
agree.
going forward.
But have you ever seen like those TikToks of SpongeBob and like Squidward and they're like laughing crazily and like the sentence is like, "You've been trapped underground for 10 years. You've just realized that there's no way out. You continue to laugh and dance until you inevitably die." And then it's just a photo of a cave underground or some shit or a basement underground with SpongeBob just crazily laughing. Do you not know those TikToks?
I don't go. You do you remember? I don't use TikTok.
I swear to God. Okay, that's good because like I thought I was in the minority here. I hope I'm not in the minority. There's like these weird messed up videos of like the craziest shit. Like because what we were talking about. Right. Because one of them was like you just and you realize that you got affected and now you're frozen forever, unable to resume time.
Yeah, but we
Imagine
don't
what
know that
happened there.
though.
But we don't. What are you talking about? Obviously, we don't know that.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
We
So, like to us, yeah, absolutely nothing's happened. So, like, what?
like we can never pause time.
Yeah, but like,
What do you wait? What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to because I don't know. You cut out weirdly for a second there, but
Well,
like if someone actually had paused time, we wouldn't know, and it wouldn't affect us in any way. So, like, why would it matter?
oh shit. You know you're right. No, but I'm saying because if you get paused as well, when you pause time and you get paused, you can't resume it.
Yeah, but at the
So
same
time will
time,
be paused forever. But what if time is already paused?
exactly, and we're and like whatever paused right now, and now it's unpaused, but we just didn't know that.
Yo, that's crazy.
But
But
we don't know.
what if we are a show?
What for?
What if
What?
we're in a show? A show. Do you know people think about that? Like how we're not actually like, like we're all actors and shit in a show, like the Truman Show. You know what I'm talking about? How we're all in one big show and we're like controlled by other people to use for
No,
entertainment. It's in that South Park episode. Season 7, episode 1. We watched that shit together, I think. With the aliens. Well, we didn't watch it together, but that's whatever. With the aliens and they use Earth as like a reality TV show. What are you talking about? What are you shaking your head? No. Do you,
because I
do,
don't know. Because I
do
don't know
oh, right, right. Well, okay. Oh, okay. Don't know what.
what you're talking about. Like I don't know the South Park episode you're talking about.
I'm not just talking about South Park. I'm trying to say, like, people have like these weird theories about how like we are in a show right now being
No,
controlled by other
hear
people,
no. I don't hear a show though. I normally hear we're in like a virtual reality or we're in like a video game or something.
like a simulator.
Yeah, but not a show specifically.
Well, if we're in a simulator or a video game, are we still being controlled or are we playing the game? That's a good question. Are we the characters or are we playing characters?
Mm.
You know, because well, what would you rather it be? Would you rather be
I'd rather
played?
me controlling myself.
Well, because then again, if you make really bad decisions in life, you can always just be like, you can always resort to blaming the person controlling you. You know, I reckon people do that
Right.
just to cover up the fact.
So when you're like drink driving and you get pulled over by a cop, you're like, oh no, I was just my the person playing me.
Well, you know what? I reckon the court would be like, you know what? Fair. The person playing me is a real bitch too, and then we'll go drink driving together. Okay, fuck you. I mean, obviously, I'd rather it be neither. And, well, you know what? Because my cousin has a theory that like when you just like take a bunch of drugs, like LSD, shrooms, acid, which is LSD, DMT, weed, or whatever, you just take all of it at the same time. Every single time you take a higher and higher amount or a crazier and crazier type of drug, all it is changing your perspective and showing you the real world. And the only way to escape this reality or this simulator or whatever is to take enough drugs so that we can see what the real world is like, but we just haven't found that drug yet. Do you think that's dumb?
Yes and no. I think the
I think
concept.
that's dumb.
I think the concept is like cool, but like at the same time, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know. It's because like it's like because like weed doesn't change your perspective on the world. Like how is that the real truth? It's actually because other people who are sober can see you. Wait, no, that makes no sense because obviously life is all about perception. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
Do you know what perception means?
no. Yes, well,
Well,
like
you know
yes and
what?
no.
I kind of don't know what perception means either. Fuck.
Is it like
No, no,
your
I know it.
like your view on things?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It is how you perceive something and how it can be perceived in multiple different ways. You know, multiple people can see multiple people can see Earth the same way, but other people can see it differently than other people. And it's all that perception of an object. An object can look entirely different based on your perception of that object.
Hmm.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I wasn't listening to half of
Right,
that
because
because I started laughing.
I'm talking about fucking perception. Because my cousin believes that the LSD and the weed or whatever, there is a theory. Because hold on, I guess we can't talk about theories right now. Here's a theory: is that oxygen?
Hmm.
Do you know it?
Oh,
Are you sure you know oxygen? The thing that you need to breathe every single 2 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, you do know oxygen. They think that what if oxygen is a hallucinogen? Do you know what that is?
No.
A drug. What if oxygen? Oxygen? What if oxygen is a drug that we inhale every 2 minutes? Because if we don't, then we pass out. And when we inhale oxygen, it's just keeping the illusion of the earth alive. So imagine we're just like every single time we breathe, we're just taking more and more drugs. We're just taking it in more and more so that we can see and perceive this world. And if we
But
don't, we
then,
pass out.
like, how does it work when we like touch physical things? Like, I touch this remote, I can actually feel this. Like, I can feel this right
So
now.
what'd you say?
Like, does it? Would it only work for your eyes? Because like, I can feel this right now. I can see it, but I can
Well,
feel it.
no, because Did you know that when you look at something, you can imagine touching it without even touching it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I do that all
So
the time.
I'm looking at your bead right now, and I'm touching it. I'm touching your bead right now.
A what?
Like I'm touching it.
A
I'm touching your
bead.
bead right now.
A bin.
Your bead.
Or bead.
Your bead.
On my
Your bead.
bead.
Because I can look at it and look, I can imagine what it
Okay,
felt
how
like
does it
right then.
feel?
To go like this and then go like this.
How does it feel?
I can't describe how it feels, but I can imagine Dale fucking hair. No, just hair just moving through my fingers and then grabbing that little bit at the end. Grabbing that little bit at the end that you did. I can feel that. I can feel. Can you feel this? Can you feel if I do this on my shirt? Yeah,
Yeah, a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
But so you're trying to feel how it feels.
hmm Like I'm trying to make my hand. Imagine it's your hand. Okay, I can
Like
feel
this,
that.
you
I can
know.
feel that. Yeah.
There you go. Because like because obviously we've touched these things before, so we can imagine it. I can imagine what anything feels like. So if I'm touching this object and I'm feeling what it's like, that's just my brain because the brain is really powerful. You know what I'm trying to say? So what if oxygen is a hallucinogen and when we breathe it, we see weird shit and that's why you black out when you stop because oxygen is just enhancing your mind's perception. That's fucked to think about because there's no real way to tell whether or not it is or not because if you stop breathing, you will die.
Mhm.
So there's actually no real way to find out. But what do you think? Like, what do you think the world is?
I don't
You know,
think
like
that's
what do
true.
you?
I reckon like what we see is real. I reckon this is real right here.
Well, what is that? Is that the remote for your LEDs?
Does this? Oh fuck. Does this answer your question?
Yes, it does answer my question, but it's fucking disgusting. Actually, I like that it's a green. That's pretty good. Well, here's another theory for you. Well, while you change your colors,
Oh,
or do you want me to?
do I like
Wasn't that
blue?
wasn't?
No, it was this.
Yeah, that's good.
So I can
That was
do
yeah.
white. No, I don't like white. I don't
Oh,
like
I
blue.
actually really liked
I
white.
like blue.
I can see
Blue.
just a bunch of shitty pixels moving.
Blue is nice.
Blue is actually disgusting, but whatever. I mean, you can get more of the color on the prime in the back. Whatever. Point is, here's
Sexy
another
setup,
theory.
by the way. I can finally show off
Is
because I
it?
moved houses and now I
Was
have
it?
to move again. But
Or was it better than my stuff before?
yes, look at all my pops.
Look the shit at
Look
your
at all of
pops, ain't they?
that.
Mine was
Bro,
like
my
up
top
close.
bro, my top shelf is probably worth more than like your whole collection.
No, it's not.
Yes it
Actually, no,
is.
it's not.
Yes it
I
is.
actually know it's not. I
Two
actually know it's not.
two out of those, how many is there? 8? 12 pops. Two out of those 12 pops is like $500. Just two. Just two.
But
Just
you're talking about value. Are you talking about
two.
value or how much you bought it for?
Value.
Shit. What's the highest value on your top shelf?
Uh so you're the one that bought it for me, but you bought it for cheap. You got like a really good price for it. You got 140 when at the time it was 200. Now it's worth like 400 ish.
Hmm. Wait, what about the? I don't even fucking remember. Goku Red.
Red. That one I bought for at the time it was
Like
worth at the time it was worth like
yeah, like
80 and I bought it for like
70.
50. Oh, maybe. Oh no. No, I bought my Cell for 60. I think I bought my Goku Red for 70. Now it's
Well,
worth like now it's
700, 800.
a lot.
Wasn't that what it was?
A lot,
There you
yeah.
go.
Oh well, I think people were just selling it for that much, maybe. I don't know why, but I saw like a lot of them for that price. And that's why you bought one for like cheap as fuck. And then it got fucked and then you bought a second one.
Yeah, yeah,
But the price
but,
definitely has gone up. It definitely has gone up.
yeah. Well, what was I say? Right, back to the theory.
Yeah,
Fuck your
sorry.
pops. What if we're all in a book? I've written these down
What?
because
You read
I
those?
think about this a lot.
Are these the ones you're
Because I
talking
think
about
about this a
last night when you were like, I have like some pretty good ideas?
lot. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hold on. Listen. So contribute to this shit. Like, listen. What
Yeah.
if we're all in a book and when we forget, what we were about to say, that's just the author backspacing. Now, you see, this just builds up the idea again that this we're not real and we're entertainment. There seems to be a recurring theme here. How we're a book, a movie, a show, in a video game. How we're all just with someone's entertainment. What do you think? Do you think we're someone's
I saw
entertainment?
a video about something similar to this the other day where it was like, what if it's just a reoccurring loop? Like, what if we're like a video game and then we made video games and then those characters think they're real, they make video games and then it just keeps going on, or like something similar to that and it just goes on and on. So we don't,
Bro,
so,
like video games into video games. Well, it's weird how it's all centered around video games because obviously someone would have had to start the first video game.
mhm.
The first
Because
base
because
reality
the
video
thing
game.
is, we probably wouldn't be mentioning like this sort of stuff until like this stuff actually became a real thing, like video games or like books. Because imagine like
Yeah,
cavemen, like they wouldn't have. Well, I mean, not that like they knew what they were doing anyway, because like it was like so
I don't.
old and
Yeah,
but
well, I
like
don't think cavemen. I'm sorry. I don't think cavemen had any thoughts about it. I don't think they even questioned where they went
yeah, but
after they died
that's what
or
I'm saying. So eventually,
what
these
they were
questions would have only
created.
That's what I'm saying. These questions only really would have only started once we started creating the things to make those questions
Yeah,
possible.
modern world. I agree exactly. But yeah, because if we're able to do that, and we're only at the start of our crazy adventure through evolving technology, and there has to be another life form that's
Hmm.
just completely ahead of us. And that's just, I think that's just the truth. Obviously, we agree. We both agreed on the first podcast episode that there are aliens.
Hmm.
We think that it's real, and I think that we definitely aren't as advanced as other people are, or as other species, or
Hmm.
realities, or universes are. I think we're pretty bland, to be honest, with our technology and shit. But obviously, we're going to grow and we're going to get better because, there's shit that, there's in the works and concepts and shit like that. But it'll get good. But it doesn't matter because we won't be here for that. We'll die.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's fucking sad reality. But, fuck, I spilled all my water. But what do you think's after death? Just while we're on the topic.
I mean, in my opinion, there can be many things after death. Like you could come back as a new person, like your soul leaves your body, and then as some like a new baby is born, the soul goes into that body, and you start life again. Or
Yeah.
maybe heaven and hell. Because I'm not religious, but maybe the heaven and hell are like an actual thing. I just don't know. No one
Well, yeah.
knows. That's why it's a
Well,
belief and not a like a.
honestly, I'm sorry, are you going to keep talking?
No, it's not. You started talking, so I
Well,
was just finishing up.
because honestly, to be honest, personally, what I want, I've said this before, but like when I die, I want to be back again as another human and relive life all over again, then die and repeat, die and repeat, die and
Because
repeat.
I have thought about that. Like, imagine being like that happening to you, but then imagine it getting to the point where you're like the last people on Earth, and it's like it's the last like imagine there's still 8 billion people at the time. Right, say some people die, like a lot of people die, and then like a meteor comes and just hits Earth, and everyone dies. Like, imagine being alive for that to happen to you.
But imagine being the last person alive.
Oh, what do you do in that situation though? Like,
No,
do
no.
you
Well, there's
just
nothing. There's nothing to do. But
do
it's
you?
just
But actually, hold on. But do you just end it, or do you go and do things that you've never done before?
you go and do things you never done before, and then end it. But like, it's because you can't comprehend the fact that there were so many people, like 8 billion people, and it's dropped down to one, and it's you. Like
But
the fact that you were
imagine
a species that's now all
no,
gone.
but imagine being the last person, right? Say you're a guy, and then you realize there's one other person left, and it's a female.
Well, then we'd fuck. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
give a
but no, but I'm
shit.
still no, but no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
give
no,
a
no, no. But hold
shit.
on, no, but hold on. But I'm trying to say, like, imagine thinking you're the last person on Earth, and you're the last person for like a year, 2 years, or something, and then you find another
And
person.
then realizing,
You're like,
bro, the
wow.
relief, just seeing them, and it'd be the same relief back. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't even care if they don't want to have sex. I'm not gonna obviously not gonna force them to have sex. I'm saying like they will just have to have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can just like we can do like the medical procedure or whatever the fuck. We need another baby. No, there's no shot that she's gonna be like, actually, I kind of prefer the world this way. Fucking dumb bitch.
Imagine just some like emo or
I just
something.
imagine that.
Imagine just some like random emo. Like, no, get away from me.
I'd run away. That ain't no human. No, that's fucked. What you say? Anyways, as I was saying, because that's what I want life to be. That's what I want. That's what I want the afterlife to be. But in all reality, it's nothing. That is the most. That is the most what?
Like realistic.
Realistic answer. That's the most common answer. That's the most truthful answer. That is just nothing.
Mm,
But picture nothing right now.
can't.
Are you
Well, I
picturing
couldn't.
it?
I couldn't. I like. What does nothing look like? Because nothing. Literally, it's not even just darkness. It's literally nothing.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. You can't picture nothing. You won't be able to. You won't be seeing black,
Because
hearing
I
nothing,
was always saying
having
this, and
any
I kept
thoughts.
cutting
You
back to
just
something. But like,
nothing.
I was thinking about it the other day because I love watching like space videos on YouTube, and it was like imagine like all the stars, galaxies, universes just disappear, just like
What
and then
happened?
in my head I was just trying to imagine like wow, like it wouldn't even just be like empty space; it would literally just be nothing. Like how can you like I just tried to think about it and it just
Well,
freaked me out. I was like I just can't think about nothing.
it wouldn't be nothing. It'd be something. It'd be black.
No, but that's what I'm saying because
That's
imagine like even like all the space because it's still expanding. So whatever's there's nothing
all the
beyond
just
that.
so
So
our
it all just
universe. Just
collapses into nothing.
if I think if it collapses into nothing, we'd collapse too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But like if we didn't, wow, what would that look like? But we don't know. We won't know what it looks like. We can't fathom it. But I think it'd look really beautiful. It'd just be a bunch of, I don't know, energy, rays of energy, whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know what's up to the universe. We don't know. But obviously, we have predictions, right? I think we have predictions. We should. But the point is, I think this. Did my yawn make you yawn,
I think
even
I
though
was
we're over the
yawning.
phone?
I think I was yawning before you. I think.
Oh, I don't even.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I can
I
rewatch it.
think it's nothing. But are you scared of that?
I'm not gonna be what like when I die. It'll be
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
No, because I won't know. Anyway.
No, that's exactly what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I'm scared of death because I
Hmm.
don't want to go.
Well, no one
You don't
does.
do like,
Oh, I mean, not
well,
no
some
one
people
does.
do.
Yeah, but like,
The emos, they want to go. But other than that, no. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. It's just that's up to my mind because like, did you know that you don't exist?
what do you mean?
You don't exist. I don't exist because 80 years from now, when we're both dead, I've said this to so many people. 80 years from now, when we're both dead, the universe will forget us and we never existed. We
I
don't
reckon
exist.
I'll be alive in 80 years.
Eight, what? How? Oh, yeah,
I'll be
96.
96. I could be alive. You don't know.
I mean, I'm 100 years from now. The point is that
No, joking.
after you die, the universe will forget you, so you don't exist. I don't exist. This, well, this exists actually. This exists, and technically, sure, I exist now. But do you want to know the only thing that exists? And can you guess it first? What the only thing that exists is?
Atoms. Wait, is that the answer or no?
No,
Oh,
no, that's not the answer. No,
oh,
no. The only thing that exists is the present.
oh.
Think about that. The only thing that do you remember 30 minutes ago we were talking about boxing?
That's the past. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, yeah. That never happened.
I mean, it did
That's
happen, but like, yes,
it doesn't exist. The only place it exists is in here.
and on my
I
computer,
mean, on
and
on the
on
on the
YouTube.
video. And no, it's not. It doesn't. It will exist in the future when it is the present.
The,
Because the only thing that exists.
but the people watching this now will be like, oh, it's on YouTube.
Well, yeah, but then after they watch
And
that
also,
video,
hold on, you shouldn't be saying that because if we came back and watched this video, now you look like an idiot because it will be on YouTube.
no, I don't look like an idiot.
No, you will look like an idiot because
Said it
like
will be on YouTube in the future.
no, but what me watching it right now, hello, it's on YouTube right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, fuck YouTube. What I'm trying to say is that 30 minutes ago, doesn't it, like the physicality doesn't of it all doesn't exist. Yesterday, whatever you did yesterday doesn't exist. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was just my chair. Sorry, I thought that was someone like vibrating. I thought it was my vibrator. Anyway,
Oh damn.
sorry. Yesterday doesn't exist anymore. Like that's set in stone. That day's set in stone. The only thing that exists right now is the present. That's continuously moving forward. You know. So 40 years from now, that will be the present, and then the rest, including today, won't exist. And that's just so weird to think about. That the only thing that exists is the present. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
are you comprehending that?
Yeah.
Like, do you know how fucked that is?
Oops.
We don't exist,
A
but
little bit low.
people find comfort in that. Like, oh, like Billie Eilish. You know how she's like, oh, I feel so good that one day I'll die and no one will remember me. You know,
I don't care
like, what do
about
you
it.
think?
I
Do you
don't care
like that
about Billie
or?
Eilish.
I don't
I
think she
know.
might be Billie Eilish either.
Yeah,
That's what she's saying.
I know that's not what you're saying, but I just want to say I don't care about Billie Eilish.
Because like I feel like I care about like who remembers me when I
Why
go.
am I yawning so much?
Because I'm tired too. I'm fucking yawning too.
I'm not
Because
even
we're sitting here
tired. I'm
fucking
just
talking
yawning.
ages,
It's been an hour. It's been 1
bro.
hour, 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
Me. Oh my god, I gotta keep talking to the 2 hour mark.
Yes,
Anyways, what was
we
we
need to
talking
get
about?
to two. We need to get to 2 hours. I reckon. I said this to Dom. I reckon this is going to be our longest podcast.
I don't think so. I don't
It's
know what made you think that.
well, our longest podcast is like an hour and 56 minutes. I think an hour and something minutes.
Well, while you talk about that, what was
Hour
I
and
talking about?
33. In 3 minutes, we will pass it.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
never mind. Never mind. In
We have
five.
two. Yeah,
In five
one.
minutes, we'll pass it.
Oh, what? I thought our first one was 2 hours.
No, our first one was an hour and 33 minutes. You probably can't see. It's very
Oh.
fucking. And then
No, I didn't know that.
our longest one is an hour and 36 on the dot.
Oh, okay. Well, as I was saying before, well, I mean, we still gotta make cuts this year, so obviously, whatever. What was I saying? What do you think life after death is? Anything that exists is the present. Fuck, we gotta pick it back up. We gotta pick it back up. Right. Did you realize that one day someone will be the last person to remember you, and then after that you will be forgotten
Oh,
forever?
that's true. Yeah.
Do you realize that? Like you will die and people will, your name will like live on through other people talking about you,
But that only
but then one
depends.
day they'll
But
stop.
that does depend on like how like successful you are in life, or not even successful. Like imagine like Hitler,
No, yeah, how
or like
famous, yeah.
she. Well, he wasn't like. I mean, in his way, he was was he successful? No, he wasn't. His plane didn't go well. Good. Well, did
No,
it?
he wasn't successful at all.
Yeah, no. But we still remember
He killed
him.
himself. He was not successful.
And then like or like Martin Luther King, like we know him. Still
Yeah,
remember him. So it just depends
Drake.
if they still alive. I think that's
No.
KSI's. I think that's KSI's like mental like thought process. It's like when I die, I don't ever want to be forgotten. That's what like legacy.
Yeah,
That's what he's wanting his legacy to
yeah. I
be.
mean, legacy with YouTube boxing. I don't really think.
But
I don't.
no,
I
but not
think
even
I would
just
never.
that. It's just anything about like because like he's done so much stuff like songs, boxing, YouTube,
Yeah, but again, like he's not that big.
branding,
And he's
branding.
yeah. No, it doesn't matter. I mean, the brand might live on, and then that might yeah. Well, you have siblings, right? You know how you have three brothers,
Mhm.
and I got three siblings too.
Mhm.
Do you realize that one day, one person out of the four of you will be the last one alive, realizing that the three others are dead?
I know, right?
Do you realize that? That's fucking crazy. The fact that years from now.
But like, imagine that
This is
being
the last
you.
time alive out of all my siblings.
Imagine you being the last person, like your siblings and your parents.
You'd have no family left. That'd be so
I
lonely.
mean,
So alone.
you have like nephews and cousins and aunties, or possibly just
But
depends.
like you wouldn't even have friends. Be for real. But I'm old as fuck. Am I really gonna have Adam and Raven as my friends? Are they really gonna stick with me for my entire life?
Mm.
Dead ass.
Well, I mean, hey,
They I
if
don't even get you to stick with me for my entire life. That's crazy.
you've been stuck with them
You
for two
might.
years. I don't know if I don't know how to explain it, but like I feel like if anything, you would have ditched them already.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm still friends with them, to be honest. Just to be honest. I don't actually, but whatever the fuck, because we're not talking about that right now. Here's another theory.
Us as a
What
dream.
if we're someone else's dream, and when they go to sleep is when we are awake, and when they're awake, we're asleep? Any thoughts on that?
No, because but like when we dream, is it them? Because we always have different dreams.
When we go to sleep, they wake up.
Yeah, but do we dream about them? Like, are we each other's dreams? Otherwise, it's dumb.
Yo, that'd be so sick.
But that also doesn't make sense because we always have different dreams about different things. Like
Well then,
it's like every time I wake up for like the last month, I just remember my dreams the night before. I'm like, bro, how do I keep remembering my dreams like all the time, constantly? Because there'll be some nights where like I remember and then I don't. Or like I remember some of it, but like the last like couple of weeks, I've just been remembering like all my dreams.
what if your dreams are the other person and they're trying to communicate to you and you don't even realize it?
But what if they're having the same discussion and they're saying to their friend like, oh, what if we're trying to get to them, but they don't know it?
That's weird to think about. That's creepy, you know? So what if your dreams are real? Have you ever thought about that? If your dream has been real?
But then
I
but
haven't.
like I've had dreams about me dying before, like me dying. So how would like the next dream, I'm back to life?
Well, then, what if your dreams are you going and seeing other alternate universes of yourself who are awake right now? Well, I don't understand
But
that.
I've also had
What if we go to
dreams.
sleep
But
and
I've
we
also had dreams where I'm not nowhere in sight.
where you're nowhere in sight?
Yeah, like I'm not in that dream.
You're not in the dream. So who you played as a different character in your dreams?
Yes. Have you not?
Who?
I don't random
No.
people.
What? You're in other people's bodies in a dream?
I don't know. It's just a dream.
What?
I don't know.
It's so
Or it's
weird.
like
What are
when
you
you
talking
dream,
about?
do you imagine yourself perfectly how you are right now? Because if you're not, then is that even you?
No, because you don't have a body when you dream.
Yeah, I know,
When you look
but
down,
you
you won't see
imagine
any
it.
legs. No,
Yeah,
you don't.
so then that's not you.
No, but it is me because it's my mind.
Yeah,
It's.
but if you don't look
I think.
this, but if you don't look the
I'm
same
just.
as you are right now, that's not you. And me being in someone else's body, that's just completely made up. That's the same thing.
But you're not. It's someone else's body because you can't imagine a body. That's what people say. That's how to lucid dream. When you look down and you see that you have no legs, that's when you realize, oh, I'm in a dream. I think your dream is you going around being whoever you want to be. You know, you don't have a physical appearance,
Yeah, I
but
know,
that's
but that's.
because it's in the first perspective.
Oh my god, why is
You
it
can never.
calling me?
Does that mean I'm going to get it? No, because I'm on Do Not Disturb. Condom. Oh, fuck, call on, put on speaker.
Hello?
Answer. Adrian,
Yeah.
you still recording?
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I am recording.
Are you?
No, I said, am I recording? You're like, yeah.
Oh, are you recording?
Am I?
I don't know.
Why?
Wait, hop on. Me and Raven are going to play Secret Neighbor.
Well, guess what?
What? Secret
Nothing.
Neighbor. No, Secret Neighbor.
I said nothing. I said, guess what? Nothing. What? No, I don't care about Secret Neighbor right now.
No, because we can actually skip these questions. Holy fuck. We can so skip these questions because I forgot we have a list. Cut this shit out. We're going on to list now. You ready? What are your 5 favorite songs right now?
My 5 favorite songs right now would be Chosen by Blast, Kiss Me More by, what's her name? I don't even know. Doja Cat.
Joe Cat, okay.
It's just been, I don't know. I've just been into it lately. I don't know why.
You like Joe Cat, alright?
No, I
No,
don't even
no,
like
go for
Doja Cat.
it.
It's just the only song I like from her. I don't listen to her.
All
Just
right,
a good
all
song.
right.
Be For Real by Blast.
Like
Start
be for real. Just be
Be
for
For
real. Is
Real.
that that?
Just Be
Okay.
For Real.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Star Sign by Free Souls, which by the way, heavily they should be way more like known. They are so good.
Souls.
They are
I agree.
so good. Shout out Free Souls. Um, and
Yeah,
then
shout out us.
and then
Okay,
and
okay.
then and then Gang Slide by Blast.
Gangs like, but no idea. No idea. All right. Well then, three foods you wouldn't eat even for $500,000.
Three foods I wouldn't eat for $500,000.
You wouldn't eat for 500K.
Foods I wouldn't eat. Oh, I don't think there is any. I really don't
You'd
think.
eat everything for $500,000.
But you said food, right? Are you saying anything could be food, or are you saying just food?
Anything, anything that's edible. I chop off. You know what? I'm gonna chop off my balls right now. Eat it to you raw. It's
No,
like peas in
no.
the sack.
I would
You gotta
not.
like
Okay,
pop the
okay.
ball out.
That makes it easier.
Yeah,
That makes it easier. Okay.
500K.
So I don't think I need like anyone, like any body part whatsoever. Like no, nothing on a human body or like an
Obviously,
animal's body,
yes.
unless it's like like meat. That's a bit different.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, name an actual food. Like the fruit
but
durian.
like,
Apparently that's gross. But for
but like I
500K, I'd do
actually, but like I actually don't know like just food, like like fruits, vegetables, like
it. I mean, what
something with
about
bread or
like dishes? But like,
yeah,
what about like?
but like this, I actually don't like. I don't think there's actually anything that I would not
Would you
eat.
eat? Would you eat snails in France?
Snails. Well, Italians do eat snails. I would try snails.
Oh, yeah, because they're fucking bomb. Anyway,
Like obviously, if they're made properly, I would
what
try
about
them.
what about when I got that slushy at when we went ice skating and you just put a bunch of shit in it and I gagged?
Oh, and you spat it on the floor and you got $5 from it. That was
How, yeah,
so good.
what did you put in that?
So the slushy was like a blueberry or something. It was like it was. I think it was a mix of blue. Oh no, it was a blueberry slushy that one of the girls put their slushy into. It was
The fuck Savannah?
it was grape. I don't know. It
Tangerine?
might have been. I think it was Savannah.
Oh,
I,
grape slushy? I've never tried that. Anyways, continue.
and then
But then
we put strawberries, blueberries. We put
I'm good to be honest.
potato wedges. Um,
The sour cream,
the sour cream, sweet chili
sweet chili,
sauce.
salt and
Um,
pepper.
we put a bit of salt and pepper in there as well. What else did we put? We put I think it was a bit of tomato sauce or it was barbecue
That is
sauce.
that is
Oh,
disgusting.
that was
Did you mix it or
gross.
was it like levels?
No, we put it in and then I think someone like shook it a bit or something. I don't remember like what happened or if we just left it. But I
Bro,
remember you
I
drank
drank
it
it
and
just fucking gag,
you
just
spat it out. It's on
like
video. It's on
like
video.
like it wasn't even for show. Like I couldn't get it down. I swallowed it, it went down, and then just came back up. It was
It
absolutely
was
disgusting.
that was insane. That was gross. But hey,
Wow.
you got $5 out of it.
That's facts. Anyways, if you had a time machine and
We
where
haven't
would you
even
visit?
finished the questions. Like I haven't even said all the food.
Fuck. Okay, go for the
Do you
food.
want to
Go
skip?
for the.
Do you want to just go past?
I mean, you just said that you didn't have any food.
Are those the only two that you asked that you were going to ask, or is there more?
There's two more.
Is the time machine involved with one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if you were just jumping to another thing or not.
No, no. Three events you'd visit if you had a time machine.
Oh, that's a good one. Three events.
Into the
Um,
future, you can make up an event that's happened in the future if it's likely to happen. If you think it's gonna happen, or you
Jake
can go to the
Paul
past.
versus KSI. I'd love to fucking see that.
Why would you go there? Okay, if it doesn't happen, but we know it's gonna happen. That'd be dumb. That's like, why would you just go 1 year into the future? That'd be dumb.
Um, I'd like to see. I'm not sure when it is a supernova. Like, I'm not sure when the next one is, but it's the one where it looks like, you know what I'm talking about. I told you about it like a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
For people that
You
don't know, it's essentially when
uh,
like two stars no, it's either when one star gets so dense and so small that it ends up exploding, creating this like a beautiful explosion in the sky that you can see
I just want to
for
see it.
months. It's called a supernova, or it's where two stars like merge into each other and they just fucking explode, and that's just
And
yeah.
how often does that happen?
Well, I would assume it happens a lot, which is we can't see it because the universe is
Oh,
so
we can't
big.
see it. So then
No, no, no,
so
no,
then
no,
why
but
would
no,
you time travel and
no,
space
because
travel?
no, because there are times we can see, but because the universe is so big, it
Right,
probably happens so much, but we just can't see it. Like
right.
you realize that we're in like the universe is so big, right? Have you seen the
Yeah.
videos where it's like you only see like this portion of stars in the sky at night? Like
No, but
anything around that, you there could be
but
so much more happening.
there have been nights where like I'd be outside, um, lifting dumbbells because I like to work out outside, and I look up at these stars, and it's the same stars every night, same stars every night. I didn't know that the stars were the same. Like I'm assuming they're the same because I saw one star up here shining bright. And I'm like, wow, what if I could just go to that star right now? Like, what's at that star and how just far away it is and how I'm just trying to comprehend it. And then bottom left of it is three yellow tinted stars. Oh, wait, no, that was a yellow star. And then these are three white stars lined up in a horizontal line next to each other. I was looking at them, and it's the same every night. And it's so fascinating, the
Mm.
sky, you know? Anyways, another one. You got two there
So
that you
last, you said
visit in
three,
one
right?
thing.
You said three, right?
I said three.
Hmm. What's another one? There's so many I could pick from, but it just wouldn't make sense to do it.
I mean, I
Like
know it's
like
generic.
like
Like,
one
I'd
like
go
this
see Jesus
one. Oh yeah,
just to see
yeah,
if it's
yeah.
true or not. Either see him or realize the fact that he's actually not there.
Mm,
But you like, even if it's just a time machine, you go back to that time, but it's not space and time. You know, it's not a space and time machine. So you're going to be in the same spot. And you have to actually go to that destination.
that's true. Yeah.
You know, you're not actually going to where Jesus was or whatever the fuck.
Mm.
You still got to cross the country back in those times, or transport your time machine in the modern day via airplane. Airplane. I don't know how you're gonna do that, and then use it.
So, but like, see, there's like the ones like that are good, but then there's ones that like are cool, but like, would you really time travel to that? I'd really like to
Like
know.
what?
I'd really like to know when there's a cure for cancer, like for
When
all
there's a cure for
cancers.
cancer, like go all the way and then come back
Yeah, just to
and
figure
get
out
the
like
cure.
when it
I mean,
is.
three events I'd visit if I were to go back into the past. Hold on, I'm doing a 360 spin. Anyways, three events I'd visit. Number one, I'd go into the future 500 years. See if we've either, moved up in a society or have we just crashed and we're just fucking bunch of shit. Then, obviously, go all the way back in time to see if Jesus is real. And if he's not real, done. I'll come back to the present and prove all religion to be false. Three,
Or
uh,
true.
all true. You're right, all true. Well, that's not all religion. There'd be some religions because some
Oh
religions
yeah.
are wrong, some religions are right, which makes no sense. Where would I go? Like, I don't know much about the past. I'd go back and I would watch 9/11.
You'd watch it.
Why would I stop it? That'd be dumb if I stopped it.
No, but as in but like, why would
I'd
you want to
watch it.
go and watch it? Like, watch it with your own
It's
eyes.
such a historic event. I can say I was there. And I mean, 9/11 was not meant to happen. Um, not it's good that 9/11 happened. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wasn't Elon Musk meant to be on that plane, or someone like a big? Oh no, it was the creator of Family Guy. What's his name? Um,
No idea, but I do remember that interview. Yes, he was supposed to be on that plane. Yeah, but yeah, 9/11 was good for America. I was gonna try to say. I got that from Hassan, not my brother Hassan, the Twitch streamer.
hmm.
Something about fucking like how it like changed them, like made the security better or whatever. How fucking worked the eyes. I don't fucking know. I'd go back and I'd see 9/11 in person. Your top five best shows of all time.
Oh, this is hard for me because I don't watch like shows as often or like many different shows. Um,
Oh my god, you're
ooh,
fucked.
no, the
Completely gone.
first one
Oh my god, you're completely
I'd have to
gone.
say
You're
South
complete.
Park.
Hold on, hold on. I've been frozen for the past 30 seconds. Is South Park your number one?
Yes.
The fuck? Okay. Yeah. Your top five best shows of all time. Go.
Yep. South Park, Dragon Ball, wrestling because that's technically a show. Um, Family Guy. Actually, no, Big Bang then Family Guy.
Big Bang and then Family Guy. I mean,
But
top
but
five
but but
best
here's
shows
the th-
for
but no, but
me.
here's the thing though. You're gonna have a lot like in everyone's eyes better options, but I don't watch shows. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you
Obviously, that
you
makes sense
you watch
because
so many different shows, so or movies, whatever. So it's a bit different.
my top five shows.
Can I guess
Number
some?
one.
Can I guess some?
Go on. What's up first?
Oh, I don't know the order, but I know what some of them could be.
Okay. Go on.
Okay, Breaking Bad.
Mm.
Is it there?
Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Um. Oh. What's it called? You know when you're like in there's like the water and then there's a thing on the side. What's it called? Like the not the break. It's like the
In the water, and
no,
there's
not
a
in the
thing on the
water.
side.
No, it's like oh, I know how to explain it. No, I know there's another show that like you like watching. Um,
What are you talking
Fuck,
about?
what's it called? No, it starts with a
I
B.
hope you're not
It's
gonna.
yeah. What were you saying?
I hope you're not gonna say Riverdale.
No, not Riverdale. No, there's another one. It's
Okay.
like
B.
the bank. No, it's something bank or like when
Money
like
Heist.
no, it's not Money Heist. It has bank in the name. Um,
Bank. Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. Is that one?
No.
Okay, Money Heist.
Yeah. 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 I'd say so. Money Heist.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna throw this one out here. South Park.
No.
So are they all um like actual like real shows with actors and stuff, not like animated?
No.
There's no animated ones at all.
No. There is
There's one or two animated ones.
one.
Family Guy.
No.
Um.
So simple. So simple. Okay. Number one. Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Best show of all time, in my opinion. Number two. Breaking Bad. Love that show. Number three, let's go because it's either the number three is that Rick and Morty. We'll go Rick and Morty number three.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously that's a good show, Rick and Morty, but they're just so complex. You know what? Scratch that. That's not three. That's four. We should have done blind list, by the way. That's four.
I've
Three
asked you to
money.
do that, and you said no. They're dumb.
You were doing the remove two type shit,
No,
and yeah,
like
oh,
ages ago, I asked you to do it, and you were
yeah,
like,
I agree.
no.
I agree, they are dumb, but we should have been doing them. Anyways, number one, Game of Thrones. Number two, Breaking Bad. Number three, Money Heist. Number four, Rick and Morty. And number five, what is it, eh? Number five, Big Bang Theory.
I was
Because
gonna
it's
say,
such a shit show. Big Bang Theory is a shit show. But
you
I watch
reckon?
it all the time and I love it. No, I personally love the show, but it's a shit show in general. The laughing tracks when there's just shitty jokes,
Yeah.
like the entirety of like it was just repetitive and shit. But I personally loved it. It'd either be that or Shameless. Because I
Oh
fucking love
yeah.
Shameless. That's been my show of all time, and that's been honestly the end of the shit I wrote down. All
That's
I
it.
wrote down
Was
was
there not anymore? I swear there was more we wrote.
there was bro, I did this last night when I was fucking sweaty.
No, but I swear there was more you wrote down.
No, not really. Bro, I wrote Teen puts baby in bin. If you could have any superpower, would it be in what? YouTube boxing, Outcast boxing, Outcast soccer. What do you think life is after death? We all don't exist. The only thing that exists is the president. We've all inside was a dream, oxygen, book, thing. What do you think heaven is like? I didn't ask that. Then your list, and then I wrote this down. Did you know there's a thing where people freeze their poop and use it as a dildo? I wrote that shit down. I was like, shit.
Actually, hold on. I actually wrote. It's nothing like major. It's nothing that's like we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
whatever.
ages on
Let's
it.
spark up a convo.
You know, for the first 3 podcasts we did, you're wearing the exact same jumper.
Are you serious? I don't even know that.
I looked at it last night
I'm
and
like
I'm
on the
like,
show.
wait. Because hold on, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Do you have anything you can pull it up right now, like the channel? Can you use your laptop to pull up the channel and have a
Yeah,
look?
I can.
I'll show the
But
audience so they can see. See, look, he's wearing the grey Adidas. The second one, he's wearing the grey Adidas, and then this one here, he's also wearing the grey Adidas.
I just saw Hamza post a video saying how to make your PP bigger.
Also, I think I just
Do you know
realized.
that? Do you know that one
Hold,
guy? Yeah.
I think the last podcast we did, you're wearing the same shirt,
Well, I'm wearing the same shirt as
the
my
pink
podcast. No,
one,
I'm
the
not.
pink one. You can't see. You can't see it. You can't see it.
No,
It's
I'm not.
it was a
No,
pink
that's
one.
different. I definitely not. Because I don't think so. Let me go check. But can I edit this video?
Which one?
Have you tried this one? Can I see if I can get the recording? No, that's a different picture.
Okay, but like, look at
Yeah.
the first 3 podcasts, and just
Yeah, episode 4 looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Just visually. What'd you say? Look at the yeah.
wait. Is that the
Dang
newest
shit.
one that like before this one?
But let's see the would you rather. Yeah. Would
No,
you rather? Nah,
I
that's
already
no
checked.
different.
No, I
Would you
already checked the
rather?
would rather no. But we
No,
look
it's not.
completely different to then. We look completely different to then.
I mean, hat here.
Yeah, bro.
That's
It's so
hair.
weird. Your hair's so like short now. But I remember when you
No,
showed me. No, I
it's
remember
not.
when you showed me when
It's
you got a
not
cut. It
short.
looked.
No, because it's hat hair, bro.
Oh no, but that's still shorter than the last podcast we did. Like your hair was down to here. Your hair was like down to here. Oh, and you froze.
Yeah.
And you froze.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit. You know what? That is different. Really? Because you're not frozen.
Oh no, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Wait.
Wait,
Oh wait, no. Now it's delayed. It's really delayed.
and that's good. So fucking annoying.
Oh no, it's good now. It's good now. It's good now. It's good now. It's good now.
Anyways, wait, have we gained 10 subscribers, by the way? Were we on 272 or 262 before?
I think I can check. Also,
Let's
should
do
we
one
really be
something.
talking about this? I don't think they really care. We're kind of just chatting about random stuff at this point. Oh no, we've gained. Or in the last,
No,
in
we're
the
definitely kind of.
in the last
No,
28
like,
in the last 28 days, we've got 0 subscribers. Come on, bring it home. Come on, England. Have you seen that video? You haven't seen that?
but I did see this
Come
video
on,
that
England.
Alessio showed me at school.
What?
Hold on. A student at school showed me a video of. Have you seen the Forza clip where the guy like boom jumps down and he's racing to first place, and then another car accidentally lands on top of him in the race, and then he drives forward into the victory line, but then the car on top of him comes first, and then the clip is just the screen going boom second. Hold on. I sent you this clip. Forza car on top of another. Yeah, Forza car on top of another. Where is it? Wait, car on top of another
Bro, look at your hair.
video
Holy
game
crap,
clip.
man. Oh my
Fuck
days.
you, I'm aware.
I mean, I'm not tilting
Bro,
myself. I need a
listen, I
haircut
can't
really bad.
find it.
Look at that.
It's in
Bro,
a
look at
video. It's in a
this.
video game.